want to rank your Google business profile at position 1 faster than your competitors, there's a simple hack that most people overlook, and it can skyrocket your visibility almost overnight. Stick around because I'm about to show you exactly how it works, and it has worked not once, twice, thrice, but a lot of time for us and a lot of our clients. This is something which is way too basic, yet most of you guys are ignoring this. You kind of look out for some magic, for some shiny objects here and there, you know, some map embeds, this, that, but hey, this is some basic stuff that works and you guys are ignoring that. In this video, I'm gonna exactly showcase you that. But just know that if in case you're a business owner and looking to hire a marketing agency, feel free to book a call with us using a link given in the description and pinned comment. That's it, let's get to the main video. Now Yash, enough hype, right? What is that stuff? Tell us about that. So here you go. The whole stuff that we're gonna do today is checking our categories, our descriptions, our service description, services, posts, Q&As, products, just these 6 steps. I know this is pretty basic, yet this is something advanced at the same time because not you guys are not doing it this way. Let's get started with it right away. So, very first thing, the whole idea of it revolves around one single thing, doing exactly what our ranking competitors are doing and copying them as is. You can make certain changes, but I would suggest to kind of make sure that you're copying almost all the stuff. Now, how can you do that? First stuff that you would need is GMB Everywhere tool. Go and install that Chrome extension. It's a free tool. It's gonna make the game much easier for you. Or you can also install Pepper Chrome extension. Both are absolutely free. Now, the first thing we are looking at is not name. Yes, if you have a keyword in your name, that's gonna help you. But hey, you're not looking at something that might suspend you if you don't really have that in your legal name, right? But here's the thing that we are looking at. First of all, business category. I want you to go on Google Maps and search for your keyword. Let's say HVAC company Tucson, right? If that's my keyword, I'll just check the top 5 competitors who are ranking really well, and I'll see what are their categories. Air conditioning repair service, air conditioning contractor, electrician. Okay, these 5. Hamster, or let's say, you know, city heating. We have got these 3. We have got these 5 again. Now I'll see which ones are common in each of that. I'll make sure I'm covering those 3, 4, whatever the amount of it is. First thing which is very important is the primary category. That's the main stuff. Now once that is covered, in most of the cases you would see that hey, almost all the guys are having pretty much same primary category, because if they are not having, most of the chances are there that they are not really gonna rank on Google, right? Because they're having some irrelevant ones which Google is not considering right now. So if that's the case, you would see that there's one common primary category and then several secondary categories. Now what you have to do is you have to add the top 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever that amount is, which are very common throughout all the top 5, top 6 ranking competitors. I'll check that which ones are common throughout all of them and make sure I'm adding that. Now I'll start seeing which ones are common in few of them. So let's say there are 2 categories which are common in 3 out of 5 competitors, right? So I'll add that. Then this way I'll be doing that. Okay, I'm not gonna add something which is occurring only at one given competitor. That's not gonna be the case unless you're not having more than 5 or 6 categories, primary and secondary. So if that's the case, then it comes description, right? How do we do description? Yes, are we gonna copy competitor for that as well? A bit different stuff here, right? How you have to do description stuff is this. We'll be utilizing a tool like Page Optimizer Pro, Surfer SEO, or tools like that, and we will be extracting certain entities. For instance, if you actually go on Page Optimizer Pro or any other on-page SEO tool, they will tell you there are these entities that you have to include in your web page for that specific keyword. Now we are going to extract those entities and we are going to put that in ChatGPT and say that, hey ChatGPT, generate as a 750 words description for this XYZ company based out of this city. I want you to include all these words. Boom. You've got a fantastic entity included description. Use that. That's a bit of hack, but hey, that worked. Then make sure you have got social profiles added. Then website, make sure in most of the cases homepage is gonna be the page that I'll put that, but if you're a multi-location page, make sure you're putting the specific location page here. Once that is done, business hours, this is very important. If you can pick call at any given point, no matter if you actually serve at that time or not, but if you can pick call, I will add opening hours at that time. Or hey, you know, the age is of AI, right? Go to Vapi AI, build your own AI caller. That's gonna be pretty cheap, and use that, integrate that with your business, and set opening hours as 24 hours. Damn, freaking easy, right? But at the same time, if you don't want to do all this stuff yourself, you can contact us or just search on Google for your industry plus AI caller. Damn, you got this. Then we have filled all this stuff, right? Then we are gonna move toward reviews. I want you to get as much as real reviews you can, and then if you haven't done that till now, reply to reviews. There's a template you can use to reply to reviews. Let me show you that. Yeah, so for positive reviews, you can have something like, thank you for your kind words, customer name, we are feeling great that you had a great experience with our service and you're satisfied. Mention that specific service that they use and which geolocation they belong to, right? That's very important because that's gonna give you an edge, and then we look forward to serving you again soon and stuff like that. And just one more thing, if you have got negative review as well, you can further utilize that for your good. Just make sure that's a real negative review, that's not someone spamming you, right? If that's the case, you would try to actually get rid of that. But if it's a genuine negative review, you can have something like, we sincerely apologize for your unsatisfactory experience with our XY service in XY city. At business name, we strive for excellence in every interaction. We're disappointed to hear we fell short of for your expectations. We take all feedback seriously and would like to address your concerns personally. Could you please contact our customer service team at XY phone number? That is, we would appreciate the opportunity to understand your situation better and make things right. Your experience is not representative of our usual standards. We are committed to resolving strategy, blah, 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 blah. You're getting my point, right? Here, what we are doing is we are trying to add certain sort of keywords and stuff like that in our negative, in our review replies. Once that is done, there's one thing which is very important, which is photos and videos. Add as much of photos and videos you can consistently, right? It's pretty damn easy to do that. If you're let's say for an HR business owner and your technician is there fixing an AC, ask them to shoot a video, to click a picture of that, and boom, you have got that. It's gonna help you really well. Then we have got product section. It's pretty darn easy. Further, you can click on added products and you can add certain products. I would try adding all of them, which you do. You can also add services, to be honest, but that might be a bit sketchy. That might come a bit under gray hat and stuff like that. That I haven't seen much of suspension and stuff like that, but I wouldn't suggest that. For instance, if you're an HVAC business owner, you can add stuff like career AC service and stuff like that, where product is also mentioned, and you can add that within edit products. Then edit services section, add if Google is suggesting you certain services, I'll make sure I'm adding that because that kind of helps you instantly, and that's one thing. Other than that, we have got Q&As, right? How do you have to do Q&A? Same stuff. Go on Google Maps, search for a competitor. You can use, this tool, which is GMB Everywhere or Clipper. This tool showcases you, let me show you that. This tool showcases you the Q&A of that particular competitor. So you just have to scroll down a bit. You can look at how they're posting. This is something which you're gonna copy as well. Not the post obviously, but the overall strategy of it, right? That's one thing. Then we'll be copying their question and answer from here. I'll be doing that for 5-10 competitors of mine. Then I'll putting that into ChatGPT and I'll ask, hey ChatGPT, these are a few of the questions that our ideal customer asked, and they have asked this in competitors listing. I want you to personalize this for XYZ company, whatever that is. And yeah, based on that, I'll post those Q&As on my profile as well. That is pretty damn simple. Then posting, I've already mentioned that you have to just do the pretty much same stuff. Go on to your competitor's profile and boom. Yeah, so you just have to copy the post from your competitors, 1, 2, 3, 4, as many as you want. Put that in ChatGPT. Say, hey ChatGPT, these are a few of the GBP posts of my competitors. I want you to come up with some certain new ones, but taking inspiration from these because these are already working for them. And then also suggest me sort of images I could attach with it, right? So then ChatGPT would come up with several ideas. Then you can do pretty much same stuff, right? You could add your image taking the post, which seems to work really well. Boom, you have got all of these stuff done. And once these are done, this is gonna take somewhere around 2 to 3 hours of your time to get it done, to fully optimize it. Once that is done, rescan your GBP in the next 24 hours. See the magic. See how red is turning, how your rankings are amping up. I'm very sure that you would see positive impact with that. And guys, that was all for this video. Let me know if I got any other question. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye. Have a great freaking day.